Before we start, stop messing around and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. How hard is it? He doesn't know. In the world today, there are several types of women. Can I help you? Can I help you? Get. But as a man, we need to be picky in our endeavors with women. Unless you're Borat, then you kind of have to take what you can get.
We'll have a car that attracts a woman with a shave down below.
So if you're ready to have a woman worth having and for her to give you the keys to her butt house, listen. Number one, are you vegan or vegetarian? I personally have nothing against vegans or vegetarians. It's a lifestyle that you chose. But from a man's perspective, what makes you think you're gonna like slobbering all over my meat if you don't enjoy a nice filet mignon every once in a while? That's a problem. Like a bad problem. Secondly, I like to cook meat in my house and I know you're gonna have a problem with it. Hey babe, can you cook that outside? I want this to be like a vegan safe zone in the house. Yeah, if you could just pack your crap and leave, that'd be great. God forbid I go hunting and you see me dragging a 200-pound hog out of the field, bleeding out. I'd say the chances of you stabbing me in the neck with a knife are as likely as Obamacare actually working for people. By the way, the middle class got the shaft on that. You pay 10 bucks for health insurance if you make under 16,000 for the year. But someone who makes 40,000 pays the same as someone who makes 20 million a year. Sweet job, Obama. No, seriously, really, really good work.
Have you heard of the Affordable Care Act?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's the thing that doesn't work.
Number two, does the fact that I own guns scare or offend you? First of all, this is America, so if you don't like guns, move to Japan where they're illegal. Also, you can take anyone who hates Trump with you as well. The fact that you're scared of guns or don't even like guns tells me so much about your personality. For one, you're extremely unrealistic about life. You stuff your face with bagel bites and chocolate cake on a daily basis that kills about 600,000 people a year, and guns only kill about 14,000. I think it's pretty ridiculous how some people actually leave their doors unlocked, because technically there's less damage done in a robbery. Well, no shit. They don't have to break your door down. The problem with that is that your neighbors are a bunch of college kids who watch you leave every day without locking your door. That $4,500 dining room set that you just bought is currently being used as a beer pong table. Hey bro, where'd you get this table? I don't know bro, our neighbors just don't lock their doors, so I just walked in and took it. Bro, that is badass. I know, I banged your sister on it last night. What? Lastly, when a robber walks into your house pointing a gun at your face, have fun fending him off, hitting him with your Hello Kitty backpack. Number three, do you think everything should be given to you, aka a liberal? Here is the definition of a liberal as it states in Urban Dictionary. So how this transfers in my mind is that if I'm at a bar with you and you see a girl smile at me, I'm gonna be bailing you out later from jail for stabbing her in the neck. Secondly, I'm not your personal ATM because you thinking that working hard isn't the American way. No, I'm not gonna fly you to Washington, D.C. to go to the protest Trump rally. And no, I'm not gonna listen to you about how great Hillary Clinton is, or how you'd like to have dinner with her sometime, or maybe scissor her.
Well, this has been a lot of fun, Mrs. Clinton. We should stay in touch. What's the best way to reach you? Email?
Need a dip. What's up, Bubba? What you up to? You want some? Oh, no. Number four, are you a feminist? Now, before I get a ton of hate from all the women on here, let me just explain what I'm talking about. Feminism used to be women getting all the same rights as men, such as the right to vote or equal pay at work, and the ability to say I need to take a huge dump in front of a crowd of people.
What you're saying is very demeaning. Do you know the word demeaning?
No.
But now it's a movement full of ignorant women who seem to think that being able to push a baby out of their stomach entitles them to a bigger and better everything. I personally believe that women are equal to men, but feminists still think that we aren't equal, so I'm gonna give you a few examples on how I'm gonna poke holes in your theories here. First of all, for you feminists who are married, let me ask you this. Who bought the house? The cars? The bed? Your dildos? your butt plugs, and your anal beads.
It's really not a big deal.
This is a very big deal.
My bet is that 99% of the time your husband did. Now you tell me how that's equal. So I have a few tips for you feminists out there. When you see me walking out of the dry cleaners holding the sheets that I made you squirt all over last night, how about you hold the door open for me? When we go on a date and you order the surf and turf and a $79 bottle of wine, why don't you pony up a little bit of cash and pick up the check? Last but certainly not least, were you in a sorority? For those of you who don't know, a sorority is a group of women, well, no, not women, girls. Let's not give them that much credit. It's a group of chicks who have low self-esteem who do community service every once in a while to make up for all the guilt they feel for sucking all the frat boys' little. No, I don't want to meet your sisters, and no, I don't want to go on your dad's yacht. Oh, so your big sister doesn't like me because I don't wear boat shoes? Well, you can tell her to right off. And if one more y'all come to the dance hall with boots that you just bought that day and post a picture on Instagram with #countrygirl, I'm gonna have one of my barrel racing friends come over there and break your phone. Thank you for watching, y'all. We've got a new one coming out every week. Subscribe to my channel. Stop messing around.
When the storm rolls in, I'm gonna be ready. Southeast on my head in case it gets heavy like a cat.